We've mentioned the Browns trying to find a way to upgrade that wide receiver room. Jack Duffin has some ideas. He thinks the Browns will attempt to try to sign O.J. Howard, and cut Chase Winovich. Now, I would say the Browns could also put Winovich, who hasn't practiced in 3 weeks, on short-term IR, which would create a roster spot, and you kind of push that decision down the road a little bit. He also thinks the potential would be a trade for Darius Slayton from the Giants. DEJ is Dearness Johnson. So Slayton for Johnson, his two ideas. Now, Slayton is practicing with the Giants as we are on the air, so he's out there practicing. Another guy that is rumored to be on the trade block, Denzel Mims. So the Jets did not cut Mims. He was out practicing. But again, the Jets were rumored to be exploring a trade for Denzel Mims. So that's another name that the Browns could acquire. When you look at these two guys, Tim, either of them intriguing for the wide receivers?
I think both are interesting to me. I mean, we've seen Darius Slayton, with the Giants, put up some good seasons. First 2 years with the Giants, you're talking back-to-back 700-yard seasons. His number has obviously tailed off a year ago, but obviously, if he came from the Giants to the Browns, you would have a quarterback upgrade, especially after the 11th game when Deshaun Watson is slated to take over. And Denzel Mims, I think would be a really good addition too. He struggled last season, but after another good rookie season, I think you're looking at two interesting young receivers out of New York. It's a question of whether or not they'll be able to get either of these guys. I'm fascinated by both of them because they're still young. They're still young enough players where I think they can still contribute. I look at Denzel Mims in particular. He only caught 8 passes last season for the Jets. And obviously, they had a quarterback issue with Zach Wilson being banged up. And then they go and draft Garrett Wilson. So you wonder how much longer of a future Denzel Mims has with the Jets. So I would be very interested in either of these guys. Both of them have good tools, and I think they will provide some good depth and good enough experience, I think, to continue to round out that receiver group.
Yeah, when you look at Mims in particular, the Jets signed Corey Davis as a free agent. Then they went out and drafted Elijah Moore from Mississippi in the second round. So that kind of pushed him down.